My name's Andy Buck. I'm a teacher, and I'm also an artist in wood. I make furniture and I make sculpture. The work that I'm doing here, what I was very intrigued by was the idea of bringing something to life. So using materials from here, and I purposefully did not try to pre-plan too much. So what I was hoping to do was to see what was available, see what the tools situation was, see how I could react to the environment. And for me, when I thought of this area, I automatically thought of marionettes and puppets and wooden toys and things that reminded me of both Germany and Austria. So I started coming up with a design for kind of an abstracted marionette. So I'm making this abstracted puppet with multiple legs, and the torso shape has been inspired by some of the doors that I've seen here, very graphic, very massive wood beams. And the joinery I'm using is all bridle joints, which can move, but they're also joinery that has been used for thousands of years to put different pieces together. The way I interpreted change was the idea of transformation, of something being just a board and then coming to life, a little bit like the puppet Pinocchio coming to life. I kind of had the idea that maybe I could give these pieces of wood kind of a life through the form of this puppet. I was thinking the imagery of moving fast and also multiple persons within this sort of form. And I'm going to have some legs going one direction, some legs going the other direction. Maybe like our busy lives and busy thinking processes and that sort of thing. I think probably wood design needs a design process, and a design process means that you have inspiration, and then you transform the inspiration, through tools like sketching and drawing, model making sometimes, into mock-ups and samples, and then into the actual finished work. And I feel like wood design doesn't need to just be functional objects, but can also be beautiful objects like decorative art as well. I think that interpretation of work is important, and different people interpret work in different ways. And I think sometimes it's important to allow the work to be interpreted and not give the answer of what it's about, but let people understand it through their own eyes. I think that there's kind of a non-discursive language. We all have the language that we speak in our countries, but non-discursive language, when you're looking at something and it's all done through visual references and through color or through shape, then I think that's something that everyone can understand and everyone can take part of it and own it. So I think that helps people understand the object through their own eyes. There's something about being able to manipulate it. I've tried clay and I've tried other materials, but I like the idea that you can always touch it. When you're glass blowing, it gets very hot. When you're welding, it gets hot. When it's clay, it's just very malleable. With wood, it sort of stays rigid, and you can shape it quite easily with tools, and it's always been a friendly material, and there are materials that are available, and if people are careful about it, then there will always be material to use. I think sustainability is very important, being thoughtful about what type of wood you're using, being thoughtful about the environment that you're working in, not being wasteful with materials. I think all of those things are really important. And one great thing about making art objects and making furniture, if you can make it well, then it can last hundreds of years and it can be used for a long time.